Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. It is all about racing. In this episode I have got for you a 143 scale Audi R8 LMS, that of Audi Sport Team WRT. And this particular car competed in the FIA World Cup back in 2018, and the driver was one Robin Frijns. Now all of these models that you get, the standard package models, come on a wooden base, and they are resin models. They're very, very light. I mean, you pick them up, they weigh absolutely nothing. They're enclosed with acrylic jewel cover, and they have a box. Now, what I really like about this box, it is themed about the Macau Grand Prix, and you can see that all over it. You take a look at it. The bottom, the top, take a look at the inside. You see it right there in the back. You see Macau on the top of the box. Now, these boxes are open-ended, so you can see the front and the side of the car without having to open it. And on the back of it, you see the flag of Macau, and you get a really cool picture of the track. I mean, guys, check this out. This is the venue that it raced at, with all of the with names of all of the curves on the back of the car. I mean, you could watch this on TV, which I am going to do, and learn a whole lot about it at the same time just by looking at the box of this car. Pretty cool. Now, let's talk a little bit about Robin Frijns. He is a 32-year-old Dutch Platinum driver, currently driving for Team WRT in the FIA Endurance Championship. He was the winner of the 24 Hours Le Mans in 2021 in the LMP2 class, driving with Ferdinand van Habsburg and Charles Alesi. And if you take a look at the car from this side of it, you can see his name there on the base itself, and of course you see his name on the car and the number 66 just above it, along with the Dutch flag there beside his name. Really cool. Now here's one of those did you know things. Did you know that the Audi R8 was introduced in 1999 for the 24 Hours of Le Mans? I didn't. It's manufactured and designed by Audi AG and is based upon, get a load of this, the Lamborghini Gallardo and the Huracan. Didn't know that. As you know, it's also unique in that it has a mid-mounted, naturally aspirated V10 engine. And there's a good look at that. It produces about 585 horsepower and about 550 feet of torque. Very well balanced, if I say so myself. Now, if you take a close look in there, you can see the engine detail of this is really, really nice. It's one of the things I like about this Audi. You also see a tag attached to the framework, and I think that was a mistake. I think that was supposed to have been removed before assembly, but they left it in there. So that's kind of cool, a little different. Makes it one of those quirks that you get, with these cars. And if I pull back here, you can see that. Remember I mentioned that this was a limited edition car. This was number 38 of 300 made. It is one of the lowest number limited edition cars that I have. Guys, you know that I absolutely love cars that are limited edition, particularly if they only make a few hundred of them as opposed to thousands. It makes them really unique, and you just know that there are not a whole lot of people out there that have these. Now, if you're an Audi fan or a fan of the Audi R8, I have some really bad news for you. Before I start this, sit down, relax. Here's what it is. It has been reported that Audi will discontinue production of the GT3 and GT4 race cars after the first quarter of 2024. That's just next year. Audi will also discontinue factory support to and for any of its customer racing teams. Now, it's estimated that Audi has about 1,000 customer race cars currently racing in formats such as GT3, GT4, and TCR platforms across the globe. That's a lot of cars, guy, and it's a real shame because there are a number of good factory drivers essentially going to be unemployed and looking for work elsewhere, including Ricardo Fielder, Marcus Winkelhock, Patrick Niederhauser, and Christopher Mize. And let me just give you one guess as to why Audi is stopping all this, and it's because they want to focus on, you guessed it, Formula One. What a shocker. Anyhow, here's a close look at the front of this car. Absolutely beautifully done. I just love the grille work. You see the tow hook strap there, and just look at that silver metal flake. The dark gray silver as long as the light silver. If you look real closely, you can see the carbon weave pattern along the front splitter. Very, very nicely done. Interior detail of this car is really good. It's very, very hard to show through this, and quite frankly, I have to use jeweler's glasses and a light to shine into it to see all of it, but it's amazing the detail that they have put into the car. It's just absolutely stunning. Well, guys, this wraps up this episode of It's All About Racing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.